This is still February 4th, 2026. Like I said, Melissa in that church where they people bragged around me last year, they were setting my kids up to be arrested. They are trying to get anywhere from tricking Dixie into offering her endless amount of money. Where they try to frame Danny and Jen for the shower scene in the other room they won't have nothing to do with, nor do they know about it. Just like they try to frame my son John, that he was part of the tapes before and the dirty doctor scam and all this, and ended with Dave trying to kill me and cover it up. He wasn't. July 25th, 25, Walmart 62, they still have it. An investigator came in. Well, I was in Bob Evans for that, and some couple said something stupid to me, and I went off. He comes in, he said, I told that couple never to say a word to her again. I interviewed John years ago. He said nothing bad ever happened to him. So the restroom boys. He was pissed. Okay? Well, the FBI's already told her that. She's never heard anyone. Nobody's ever seen anything. Repeatedly. Officer Mark and Officer 23 on a Tuesday between noon and 1. This document had been verified as framed before, and it was a drug cartel in my home before. They seen him. This document had verified another woman was using my insurance, and it was a medication error that made me sick before. Thanksgiving of 18, when I went up and I asked John what on earth is going on, he said he told his ex-wife, Melissa, that I was going through a divorce. I was going to be moving out. She just have the kids make up something, but don't worry about it. Nobody can say anything bad about you. Just be made up because of the divorce. So the same thing about her church people, making up stuff. But don't worry about it, Mom. Nobody can say anything bad about you. Just be made up because of the divorce. See, their little scam was a little bitch move from Dave and Melissa in their church. Roofing somebody and tell them to say something horrible, photoshopping washing and stocking tapes, fake sodium pentothal reports, fake dirty doctors you've never heard of. Thinking the whole world's stupid in it with a cartel running a scam trying to extort money out of the government. They need to be arrested for that. John wasn't part of it. A couple years after his divorce, during the FBI case, Melissa had pulled this bitch move. She dropped off the kids. He got all the kids in. He got them settled. He went to the bathroom. In the meantime, she snuck in his house. They're divorced. She don't live there anymore. It's breaking and entering. She should have been arrested. He's using the bathroom, gets done, he walks out. She's hiding. She screams and lunges at him. Being startled, he shoved her. She laughed. Now I got you. Evil witch. Had him arrested, domestic violence. Lost his kids for a year. He called me one day. He said, Mom, I'm going to try to get partial custody of the kids back. He said, I need a reliable name to put on the court records to pick him up. And he said, I need you to help me, would you? And I said, John, I'm working 2 jobs. I don't get off the first one, let alone the second one. I won't be able to afford my apartment. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Mom, if you don't help me, I'll lose my kids forever. These are my kids. I said, John, I'll lose my apartment. I'll be homeless. I barely make it now. And he's pleading with me. I have to have a reliable name to put on the court records. I said, John, I can't help you. He said, Mom, please, I need you to pick up those kids after school. I need you to pick up Kenzie Carrington and all. I said, John, I can't. I'll lose my apartment. I barely make it now. I'm sorry I can't help you. I felt horrible, but I couldn't. He eventually moved to Florida. He got remarried. Him and his new wife have another child, and he started his own church. Was he part of it? No. Absolutely not. See, these people, they're so dumb. where, what was it, May 16th, May 17th of 25 in Souls Palace. Thank goodness. A godless, apostolic, satanic girl with long hair and a long skirt. How godless she is, breaking the law. Thank goodness we had a doctor tape her underwear. The apostolics did it to me. We had that doctor have her say that. And because we had that doctor do that to her, they had him do it to me. We can do whatever we want and even hurt her and just tell the police we did it and say we were making fun of her while we did it. No, you can't, you psycho bitch. Cut off your hair, put a pair of shorts on, and act like the sinner you are. Don't hide behind long hair and a skirt. And people harmed you and think you have the right to do it, you godless whore. I hired the cartel to do it. Just like they were supposed to have drugged me. You're supposed to have drugged you and told you to say weirdo stuff. You hurt people. You flash people. Da da da. Josh verified, never flashed anybody. John verified he was never hurt. Danny verified he didn't know anything about the tapes before, and they did not report no tape of Weird with Yourself, and they weren't part of that either. It's all a scam. Where they went around saying, oh, John verified it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Like that years ago, people looked at him and said the only way he would ever verify is they drugged him up and told him to say it. He would never be part of this. And they yelled at these people. He wasn't part of having his mom, Ruthie, beaten raped. Like they said, if her kids ever put their names on the tapes before, they would go to jail as an accessory to Dave trying to kill her and cover it up. Because they all verified. Nothing bad happened to him, and they spoke highly of me. Nobody ever seen anything either. See what I mean? These people are ridiculous. See, they don't know laws. See where, okay, HIPAA laws. They didn't know. It is illegal for a doctor to tape you unaware. It's a federal crime punishable by 10 years. It's illegal for a doctor to drug you up and tell you to say stuff. That's very illegal. It is illegal for them to be in it with Dave and these people. It's another 10 years. It's illegal for a doctor to even discuss you with another doctor without your consent. They cannot pull your medical records without your signed consent and your picture ID, and the hospital or doctor verifying with the signed consent and picture ID and speaking to you that you released it to them, or it's 10 years and loss of license for everyone. It even states if a doctor tries to do any of this of taping you unaware, sharing your medical records for malice, harm, or personal gain, it is a federal crime of 10 years. See, they had a dirty doctor scam I found out of a dirty doctor taping you unaware, confessing a crime, sat on it till they wanted a divorce. My God. Like they said, these people didn't realize putting the word doctor on it, everyone goes to jail. Everyone does. It's HIPAA. They didn't know HIPAA. None of them did. Would a real doctor know that? Yeah. They would know big time. Did these people know it? No. April 16th, 23. Danny walks across the parking lot to Gabe and Jay after Jen's mom's memorial service, where I've been asking him if he knew anything of this, because they were framing him. He said, I finally went to Dad. I asked him what on earth is going on. He said he had hired some guy named Pete on his own. It was Pete and his men in our home before. Pete has their frame. Pete has their tape, the filthy, dirty statement. Just some guy named Pete he hired. It was him and his men. I've never met him. He has to be where they were stabbing me with the hypnotic drugs that came out they were using, breaking, laughing in my face. They call sleepwalking, drug you up and tell you to say something. Photoshopped washing in the shower in their own little scam. Thought they were smartasses and they could put a doctor, because we put a doctor's name on. We got medical proof. No, you have a proof of medical malpractice negligence, and I have a big lawsuit. See, they never say anything to my face. They just have idiots harass me. Idiots harass me. Low educated, mindless boobs harass me. I could go work in a daycare and the FBI would pass me. I have one traffic ticket from 1989 where Officer Mark on August of in 23 on a Tuesday between noon and 1, it's documented verified she was framed before and it was a drug cartel in her home before we seen him. Some drug cartel dealers came in and drugged me up and told me to say stuff. Photoshopped washing and that a call and the cartel ran with it. It's not like Michelle said, December 1st, 25, Walmart 62, they still have it. Investigator came in. Michelle showed up at my office. Said these people admitted this whole thing was a scam to extort money from the government, and her ex-husband was involved, and the doctor from before was not one of hers, works for them, and they lied. And she don't know who he is. And that guy Pete, she don't even know who he is. It's just some guy Dave hired on his own. They admitted to using hypnotic drugs when they drugged her and told her to say it before. And that tape of Weird With Yourself, it's photoshopped washing in the shower. And the whole thing is a scam to scam the government out of money.